Hello Squatch friends! Today we're doing an unboxing of something that is really going to help us out in the field when it comes to maneuvering in darkness and capturing the video of what goes on in total darkness whenever my devices that actually require white light is not being used. Because as many of you know, I really enjoy being in the woods in the dark. Whenever you're using white light, the squatches don't want to come in as close. And I think it's because it hurts their eyes. So we're going to unbox this. This here is the Nightfox Swift 2 Pro. Now there's two versions of the Nightfox Swift 2. You have the standard version and you have the Pro version. The only difference between these two is the standard number 2 does not record, and the 2 Pro actually does record with audio. So, without any more being said, let's get into the box. Yeah. Okie dokie. I already cut the tape right here. I already peeked. Shame on me. Oh. Alright, so when we initially open the box, everything is confined to this nice little black zipper case. So we have this out. I'm going to read this to you guys. It says that it's a lightweight, low light sensor, head strap, and dovetail adapter. This means that it adapts to your head mount, or it can also adapt to your helmet. Okay, which I do have a helmet. I'm not sure if it'll be adaptable to the fitting that I have. We'll find out. Okay, also HD video recording and audio, dual IR LEDs, powerful 850 nano, and converts to a 940. Okay, so let's get into this. It shouldn't be a very long video. Hold on. Zip this. Oh, look at all the good stuff we have here. All right, let's see what these accessories are. First off, we have a head mount here. So you can put that on your head. Oh, that's a little big for my head. I'll have to size it down a little bit. So, got that. Standard GoPro type mount. Alright. Ooh, this is not clean. Look how thick that is. Super soft padding. Good grip on it. So this here is if you would like to actually hang these off of here and use as a binocular piece, but not here. We are going to use these head mounted. So we'll set this here. What else do we have in here? We have a dovetail piece. I'm assuming this is going to attach to the top of the night vision unit, so it could be mounted to whatever mounting bracket sequence you want to use on it, whether it be for this headpiece or for a helmet mount. This must be the hardware. Let's see what we have here. Okie doke. We have a USB 2 Type-C for charging. Like charging, huh? Also, we have this mount here with the little screw. So this here will, I think this mounts to a Wilcox 24 model, I believe, for helmet mounts. Okay. Also, you get your little card here and an instruction book. I have enough experience with night vision. I doubt I'm going to be needing those instructions. But these smaller parts, I'm going to set inside here. I'm going to set this aside. Let's take a look at the initial unit itself. Okie dokie. Alright, first off, this is extremely lightweight. This is powered by an 18650 battery, which is stored in here. You have to use a little screwdriver to access the compartment. Also, through this port here, you can charge that battery. If you don't want to use external batteries, you want to keep it all internal. So, like I was saying, you have the option. You can swap out the 18650 batteries, or you can directly charge it via Type-C to this port here. Also, you will see in this compartment right in here, let me get up and show you. There's the SD card slot right there. That's what it records onto. Oh, the device must be on. Oh, no, it's not. You're just seeing, you're able to see through. Huh. All right. So, functions and operations. Up and down for the IR levels. That's your brightness when you're in the dark. So when you're using your IRs, one side is the, I don't want to misinform here. One side is the 850 and the other side is the 940 nm. So that'll be your IR brightness. That's how much intensity you're going to have in your dark spaces as far as your lighting goes. Okay. The eyepiece cup, very nice and comfortable, very nice. But if you wear glasses, depending on the model glasses you have, they may not fit within here. Smaller frame glasses will fit comfortably, but if you have a larger frame, some that come out the side a little more, you're going to get hung up on these sides. So if you're running into that with these kind of things, you might simply want to fold the rubber piece back on itself. Well, it ain't going to stay right here. At least you can actually flip these like so. So you're wearing glasses. If you flip that rubber sight area down, it'll be more compatible with your lenses. But I would rather not wear my glasses with this, because the way this is curved to cup the whole way around your eyes visual, it covers your peripheral all the way. Now what this does, not only is it keeping your eyes completely focused into the lens, but it's also going to stop light from escaping your eyepiece area, which could potentially give your position up. So if you don't want your position given up, you want these eye cups going the whole way around. Okay, this has IR, so obviously IR shows up in black and white. But this also has the green feature, the green filter, which I will be personally using. That will set this piece apart from the other night vision devices I use in the woods. You will be able to tell if it's this because the screen will be green. So now we have everything out of the package. Let's see about getting this mounted up to a head assembly, all right? So you have a dovetail mount right up here on the top, okay? And in your assembly section, this simple little piece right here. This, I guess, yeah, this way. You're going to line that up with the dovetails on here and just slide that bad boy on. Whoop! Look at there. See how hard that was? Oh, that was so complicated. Next, now the little parts. Here, I'll put that one off for a moment. This is the arm here. Now, this piece is, oh wait, this is dovetail too. Bear with me. Okay. I don't know what the point of this one here would be then. So this connects in like that. So this could connect here. So let's get this mounted on. Unscrew this like so. I'm telling you guys, I am really looking forward. I'm going out there this Thursday and staying until Monday. So I'm going to do a lot while I'm not live streaming. I am going to be doing a lot of recording with this. I'm hoping that, being that this isn't white light, I'll be able to get the squatches to come in closer. Okay, so this is mounted on here like so. We have this screw here, which I would assume would go into here, but yeah, that's the locking mechanism there for that. Okay, so now we have this attached. I might turn my head backwards. We're going to put this on our head. Alright, so tighten it. Well, no, this is actually a little loose on my head. I got to tighten this down. I have a peanut head. I only have a 6 3/4 head. Alrighty, so you get this on your head, it'll stay like that. Turn this little screw deal up here, if I can find it. I'm working blind here. Cup it right down. It'll pull right up over your eyes, and should reasonably set in its place. But as you see, I have not adjusted this strap. Look how much room I have here. I have a peanut head. Ah. Alright, so after I do some strap adjustment, this will fit my head right, and I shouldn't have that sagging issue that you're seeing at this moment. But yeah, so when you have these on, your focus wheel is down here. This is your focus. Now this is one-time magnification, so that you are not going to have some super zoom out like your standard NV binoculars and whatnot. You're not going to have that. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, this has record. It does have a digital zoom, so I take that back. You can zoom in and out. There is a digital zoom. I don't know how many times digital zoom it is. Here's your power button, IR levels, and see to record. Yep, that'll be this button here. Record menu, all that happy stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this. I mean, it's nice. It's nothing real fancy. You can get these for pushing around $200. You know, it's an affordable piece. You know, my wife always tells me, you don't take something and throw it in the river when you're fishing that you're not willing to lose, like a fancy fishing lure or whatever. Well, the same deal with squatching equipment. If you only knew how many night vision devices I have had ruined in those woods, how many pieces of equipment I have lost in those woods. I'm telling you, when you're doing your squatching stuff, you want good stuff. With the same note, don't take nothing into the woods you're not willing to have trashed. So you may want to be careful on the expense of the type of stuff that you take out there. And if you are taking expensive gear and equipment out, be mindful on the water resilience of it. Some things will say that it's waterproof, and then you go out and use it. Next thing you know, your camera screen don't work no more. You can't tell if your camera's charged. You can't see on your screen because it got wet. Even though the device said it was waterproof, it is still damaged from water. I've dealt with that stuff. So remember, anytime you're getting something for squatching or heavy use outdoors, don't ever take something squatching you ain't willing to lose. So this is going to be our newest piece that we're going to work with. When I record with this, the videos will show up in green. And we will be breaking this in Thursday night. I will be out there from Thursday until Sunday. So when I come home Sunday, I will start popping those SD cards in the computer, and then you guys will get to see what I got to see out there. But that's about it for this. It's nothing really fancy, no fancy schmancy, but it'll get the job done, I think. On that note, folks, y'all have, hey, there's Bingo. He's been behind me that whole time. But on that note, folks, thank you for your time. I just wanted to give you a little gear update. Love, peace, and squatch grease. Remember, when you're in the woods, you ain't alone.
Squash that like and subscribe.